we want to find the coefficient of static friction and the coefficient of kinetic friction. We have this box. So a force opposite of motion, force of friction, force normal going straight up, force of gravity going straight down, and then force applied going to the right. We can say that sum of forces in the y direction is going to be 0 newtons, and this is going to equal force normal minus mg, which means that force normal equals mg in this case. We know that was for part A. For part A, sum of forces in the x direction also equals 0 newtons, and this is going to be force applied minus force of friction. So we know that force applied equals force of friction. Force of friction is going to be equal to mu static F of n. So we can say mu static mg, and this is going to be equal to force applied. So mu static is simply going to be equal to force applied divided by mg. So this will be force applied is 35 newtons, and then divided by the mass, so 6, and then times the acceleration due to gravity, 9.8, and this will give us 0.60. This is the coefficient of static friction. And then for part B, it's moving. For part B, it's moving. So we need to find the coefficient of kinetic friction. However, we have an acceleration of 0.60 meters per second squared. Now, again, it's the exact same free body diagram. However, now in the x direction, we have an acceleration. So in the y direction, however, nothing has changed. So we don't have to do it all over in the y direction. We can simply say that the force normal still equals mg. And then at that point, we can just say sigma f in the x direction equals ma in the x direction, and this will equal force applied minus force of friction, and we know force of friction is going to be mu k mg instead of mu's coefficient of static friction, it is moving, so we need to use the coefficient of kinetic friction, again times force normal. In this case, force normal equals the weight of gravity, so max will equal force applied minus mu k mg. And again, we're still trying to find mu k. So we can say that coefficient of kinetic friction equals force applied minus ma sub x divided by, again, mg. So this will be 35 minus 6 times 0.6, and then divided by 6 times 9.8, and we're getting a coefficient of kinetic friction of 0.53. So this will be our answer for part B. That is the end of the solution. Thank you for watching.